Hey guys, it's Kim from Honey Trail Farm. Let's get the day started. Good morning. Good morning. So this girl is who we lovingly refer to as Miss Honey. She is my very first cow ever, my very first milk cow. We got her from actually an Amish auction. A guy we know goes to cow auctions, and he picked her up for us. I was in the market for an affordable cow, which isn't always the best option there is. Usually there's money in a good cow, but we got her at a really good price from an Amish auction, and you just kind of never know what you're going to get at an auction. I wouldn't advise it for brand new livestock owners, but we lucked out. She was used to being hand milked, which was a necessity. She was pre-trained because, like I said, this is my first cow and I don't know how to train a cow. And for the most part, she's got some Jersey sass for sure. But for the most part, she's a really good cow, and I really lucked out. Because she mostly stands here. She's shifty a little bit when she's getting low on food in her bucket, which I know that I need to retrain, but as long as she's got food, she stands. The only problem is that she's got itty bitty teats. Look at these things. I gotta milk with like 2 fingers. So that's probably why she was at auction, because if she was an Amish cow, they're probably hand milking. And if you've got more than one cow and the other cow has good teats, you keep the good teat. But I'm really happy with her. Let me get her some more food. I'm coming. We're still calf sharing, so I usually get about a gallon a morning off Miss Honey, which is plenty just for our household. And then I let the rest go to, I think the kids named him Oreo, as you can see why. Alexa, set a timer for 2 hours.
2 hours, starting now.
So yesterday I got my David Austin roses out of the box and into soaking, and they've been soaking overnight, which I think I was only supposed to do for up to 12 hours. It's been about 18, but I need to get them planted today. I don't really know where I'm gonna plant them because my chickens are still up by my house and not in the pasture yet. So I think I'm gonna pick their spots and maybe put a tomato cage around them so that these chickens don't scratch it all up. I don't think they'd actually hurt the rose bush itself because it doesn't have any foliage on it yet. But if you have chickens, you know they like to get into absolutely everything. Now all I need to do is figure out where I left my shovel. That's gonna take a minute. Okay, so my husband dug my hole for me. I'm gonna put the Princess Alexandra of Kent in this one. I'm gonna make them on either side of the greenhouse. So one on this corner and one on the other. The hole really needs to be more wide than it is deep. Like, you want the roots to go out and not just straight down. So I'm going to get this sat in the hole and fill it back in. I did put about half a cup of this rose fertilizer that I got from, it's just a granular fertilizer I got on the clearance rack at the local Walmart. Toss the rocks. And the final step is to pop an old tomato cage over it so that the chickens can't scratch up everything that I just dug up. So I'm out here where I'm getting ready to plant my onions that I've grown from seed. You can see beside me, these are the garlic. They're coming up nicely. I lost count at how many I planted, about 700, give or take. A little bit less, a little bit more. But, and most of them are coming up great. I was really worried because we had a really soggy winter. And I was afraid that they were gonna rot, but they're doing great. I'm getting ready to pop these onions in the ground. I'm multi-sowing them. If you like to watch gardening shows on YouTube, watch Charles Dowding. That's who I'm trying to copy right now, because you can grow more onions in a smaller space that way. You're just not gonna have giant onions. But I don't really mind. I don't need giant onions. We tilled these beds last fall to prep them, but I'm trying to be as low till as possible. I don't want to say I want to be no till because it's easy to prep a bed that way, but I want to limit the tilling after I have prepared the bed. So I covered it with straw and manure over the winter. Probably in October, I bet this straw went down, so it's aged quite a bit. I scraped it back with a rake, and now I'm about to plant right into it. Here's one reason why I like to plant in soil blocks. Do you see this root growth? Unhindered. They're not root bound at all. Their roots grow in these tiny little, I only use the 1-inch blocks. But look how beautiful. They don't get root bound, they don't get stressed. My row is crooked, it's fine. I'm finding so many good worm friends. That's a good sign. They're happy. Look. And all you have to do is just tear them off little by little. I don't think I'll ever grow it any other way again. These are so easy to grow. Okay, the last and final step is to cover it with some frost cloth. I didn't harden these things off, but Lisa Mason Ziegler told me that I could, and so did Charles Dowding, told me that as long as I cover them with a frost cloth, I don't have to harden them off. So I hope I trusted the right sources to tell me the truth. But here we go. Last step. We're almost done. It's a video. It's a video.
It's a video. Okay.
Anyways, thanks for watching. Bye.